Hi, I am Narvada Harishchandra. In this video, I would like to present about DevOps Tech Stack for digital government. After this video, I think you have an idea about the digital government stack using DevOps Tech. First, I move to the outline of this video. First, I would like to introduction about the DevOps Tech Stack, and then I discuss about the related literatures, then major areas for the tech stack. Then I discuss about case studies and success stories. Then I discuss about the methodologies, and then I discuss about checklist, and then I hope to discuss about the best practices. Why DevOps tech stack for digital government? The technical revolution is changing the world rapidly with new technologies being implemented. It will bring about changes in the overall economic environment in various fields. Against the background of modern technology, with a huge volume, many countries of data around the world are conducting evaluations for understanding current status of e-government development, data management, and readiness. This is the report of digital government and open data development to form relate. Actually, this is the video of digital government and open data development to form related digital strategies for Sri Lanka in our own text. Recognizing the importance of e-government in helping remove corruption, administrative reform, investment and improvement and recognition of the business environment. It is imperative that Sri Lanka grab the opportunities offered by open data and digital. In 2020, the Sri Lanka government moved the government to lead, accelerate and move forward. Sri Lanka Government Office in cooperation with the related administrations and government agencies carry out digital government readiness assessments and open data preparatory evaluation for careful evaluation and divisive related strategies based on evaluation. In Sri Lanka, there are several ways governments can adopt digital technology pioneered by the private sector and work together to provide useful digital services that improve the lives of citizens across the country. These digital technologies help governments to do the following: better understand citizens and achieve better results, then providing services more effectively and efficiently, then find new solutions to policy challenges, and work with external partners to develop new delivery models, and commercialized some public services and develop new new sources of income. Government must reform themselves to build the right public sector for the future. Digital transformation requires a review of organizational structure, governance, work process, culture and thinking, as well as new technologies. It also means realizing a broader vision of relationship and business models that redesign how public services work. Only then will government be able to gain the wide range of benefits that digital transformation can bring to people and society. Developing DevStack for the digital government in Sri Lanka is an open source technology platform that addresses major public sector challenges such as public interest, eligibility verification, tax collection, and income tracking. It will be a great force for our government to bring development to our country. In this pandemic situation, developing a development stack for our digital government is the ability of next generation technology solutions to provide government services to improve more power in the face of unprecedented challenges like COVID-19. COVID-19 will be in rapid demand. So then I move to discuss about the related literature. There are many shapes of digital government platform. Some governments such as the UK are building modular and open stuff a source tool for reuse within and between governments. Others such adopting the whole government like Estonia, Singapore, India approach to a digital government platform that integrates with civil society. Private sector system via API and other interoperability enablers. A growing coalition of governments, private companies, philanthropies, and citizen social organizations are beginning to weave the effort of these countries together develop a digital platform into a consistent global movement. Here are a few examples drawn from digital government projects using new platform. GovTech is developing the Singapore Government Technology Stock Exchange to enable government agencies to build such services quickly and effectively. Traditionally, most institutions have developed their own services and infrastructure to meet the need of the specific citizens or businesses group that provided them, which may not be the fastest or most efficient way. HGTS stock exchange enables government agencies to leverage a set of tools and services hosted on a common infrastructure to ensure application consistency and quality. For example, the Singapore Government Technology Stock Exchange allows government agencies to quickly build such services and effectively. DHIS2 is the world's largest health management information system. It is an open source platform used by health facilities, doctors, and clinics in 72 low and middle income countries with national scale deployment in 58 countries. DHIS2 can be adapted to a wide range of local settings and needs while still exchanging data between different users because it leverages well established data stands and open source software. The platform can manage the logistics of cold storage, transport units for vacancies, monitor the health of pregnant women in rural communities, and track outbreaks of infectious disease. DHIS2 recently added a module specifically for detecting and managing public health responses to COVID-19. The global team of software developers maintains DHIS2 by fixing bugs for all users of the software worldwide. Mosaic, or the Modular Open Source Identity Platform, is a digital identity platform that enables countries to build their own identity system and adapt the platform to local needs. Countries can configure unique instances of the software to fit local privacy requirements, integrate with different partners for credentialing and authentication, and comply with cybersecurity regulations. Mosaic also works with companies that manufacture identification tools such as biometric scanners and electronic identity cards to create security standards and accreditation to foster growth and competition in the identity services industry. UK Notify is an open source tool developed by the UK Digital Government Services to notify constituents of various status updates with government application or process. Since 2016, UK Notify has been adopted by nearly 500 organizations for use in over 1,500 policy public service applications. The US Department of Veteran Affairs and Canadian Digital Services are using UK Notify to deliver pandemic-related public health announcements. Then I move to major areas for the tech stack. There are some important areas that government need to consider when creating their digital enabled government system in the future. Does the digital government platform address a significant challenges for a large population? Does the digital government platform have the most appropriate security system? To what extent is the digital government platform sustained and legitimized by a political or institutional mandate? Does the digital government platform have a framework for multi-stakeholders oversight? Is the digital government platform backed by institutional founders and implementers who can support long-term development and also usability of digital government platform? There are so many case studies and success stories about the DevOps Tech stacks. There are so many case studies and success stories about the digital government. So then we move to the case studies and success stories. Village information kiosk for the Varana cooperatives in India is the one of case study. This system is the combination of MIS, Management Information System, and delivery of services to citizens via the Internet. The stated goal of the Varana Bird Village project is not only to increase the efficiency and productivity of the sugarcane cooperative, but also to provide a wide range of information and services to 70 villages around Varana. The project aims at giving villagers access to information in local language about crops and agricultural market prices, employment schemes from the government of Maharashtra, and educational opportunities. The types of e-government application implemented was the use of information and communication technologies to manage the electoral process in South Africa during 1999 parliamentary and presidential elections. The technology was used for voter registration, the polling process, head of ballot collection and verification, and rely of result of the election throughout the country. The hardware and software used include the satellite-enabled wide area network plus connection to fax machines. These were used to enable people in rural areas to participate in the electoral process. Barcode readers enabled voters to be registered as well as votes to be counted. A geographical information system was used to draw out boundaries around the district. An election center with a set of heavy-duty servers was linked to a gained call center to collect and display results to the public. The Electronic British Registration Information System (BRIS) was introduced on a pilot basis in Rajshahi City Corporation, one of the oldest municipalities in Bangladesh. This is based on a distributed application architecture with four clients and one server connected via the local area network. This, as its name suggests, registers births electronically, providing a basic citizen identity and building this with other data into a population database that can be shared with other public agencies. For example, the Department of Health uses the system to help ensure immunization of all children with vaccination list, provides for health workers and immunization schedules provided for parents on the basis of registration data. The system could also be used to assist with the process of school enrollment. This works in Bengali, although it can also generate certificates and reports in English. So then I move to methodology part. There are four levels. Ground level is consist with digital identity, digital data exchange, and digital payments. First level is consists with the document sharing, payment gateway, sending emails, document handling, electronic documents, and online transaction procedures. Then the top of the first level, there is a second level. It consists of the transportation, motor traffic, inland revenue, immigration, and health and food and also so. So then the second level and the fourth level, the relationship built with those mirror between the third level, it consists with the applications. It may be a WebAssembly application or web application or mobile application, sometimes maybe a robotic application also. The fourth level is the stakeholder, person who are accessed in these digital government the digital dev stack. Uh, the stakeholders will be a business owners, private companies, students, entrepreneurs, professionals, tourists, citizens, something like the person who use these application. So digital government mapping project is the essence of major platform what policymakers, engineers, civil society leaders, and strategies can be benchmarked when considering how to leverage digital solutions in government aspects. In this video, I'll propose conceptual architecture of the digital government dev stack. This is the methodology, this is the conceptual architecture of the digital government dev stack. Governments have taken different approaches to build digital public services from organizing different types of stakeholders to managing varying degrees of digital accessibility. Modular solution is the most advantageable solution for their stack model. The flexibility of modular solution is a huge advantage at a time when technology and public desires are both evolving rapidly. Almost, government have to provide public benefits and services, collect taxes, maintain registries, and carry out a pretty well-defined set of other responsibilities that could be streamlined using technology. Along with modular design, open source development can help governments cooperate to develop best-in-class solutions, adapt them to meet their own needs, and quickly scale them across borders to benefit other communities at minimal extra cost. So, open source development is for government to work together to develop best-in-class solutions, adapt them to their own needs, and benefit other communities with minimal additional cost. This help to expand quickly across national borders. There are open source tools include a wide range of products for areas such as digital identity, design and UI, and infrastructure as code in DevOps developing architecture. Apex API Gateway is a government API gateway that allows development teams to manage and share their application API securely. Apex is available on both internet and intranet environments. Infrastructure as code technologies allow development teams to define their application infrastructure through declarative configuration files. This allows teams to deploy their infrastructure more quickly and consistently. National Digital Identity is a library for integrating application with the National Digital Identity Platform. Node.js library used to connect APIs. Manico OS is the functional real-time operating system for sensor node developers. For more than companies and customers, government have a responsibility to look after the benefit of their citizens. That include arranging privacy when developing digital government platform using ethical design. The task of protecting the interest of the citizens on digital platforms is too important to leave to the government alone. Communities need to rely on the oversight of multiple stakeholders as they develop and deploy new technologies. So then I'll move to the checklist for building dev stack for digital government. The first one is modularity, building a monolithic single-use system based time, money, and engineering talent. Modular systems allow governments to deploy solutions faster and more efficiently. The public sector needs to focus more on developing common standards to maximize the potential of this approach. Open source is the second one. With open source code, governments can work together to develop best-in-class solutions, adapt the platform to the needs of the community, and benefit more people with minimal addition cost. You can extend the solution. The third one is building resiliency. Digital services drive resiliency by providing new means of accessing public services. Government need to layer digital tools on top of analog system to build redundancy, mitigate risk, and prevent single point of failure vulnerabilities. high digital capacity and low digital capacity designs. Digital infrastructure varies from countries to country. Coalition and innovators need to ensure that the solution is fully modular and adaptable to different contexts so that it can be extended to jurisdictions with lower levels of technical competence. Governments by multiple stakeholders providing responsible oversight of digital infrastructure is too important to leave to government along civil society, academia, and the private sector are all responsible for ensuring that public technology platforms are used responsibly. Government need to link key technology systems with the government of multiple stakeholders to prevent abuse by both deployment and future regimes. Last one is checklist. The last one is the checklist user ownership of data. Current data models in both the private sector and authorization countries are highly centralized. Society needs to rethink data ownership and allow users to manage their personal data. User-centered data models have the potential to enable more equal access to data inside while preventing government and private sector oversight. So then we move to best practices used to implement the model. Digital transformation of government is the implementation of software and or hardware systems that automate functions or some process within functions that were being done physically by the staff. The goal of digital transformation is to make government more efficient. User can label a lot of things as digital transformation. Take all the data have logged up in the storage tower and make it open data available for use by anyone or any company, public or private. That itself qualifies as digital transformation. It can then expand the scope to include online applications and registration, tax payments, and every other services that government provides. Virtual appointment scheduling for people who want to come and talk to someone in government. Wait time in government offices are one of the biggest pain points that creates inefficiencies in the system. Eliminating this also creates one huge advantage is the customer identification. User can identify every single customer who makes use of the system and that too right at the first point of interaction before they even talk to the user or come to see them. So this is the advantage of the DevOps tech stack for digital government in Sri Lanka. So I think you have an idea about the DevOps tech stack for this digital government. So thank you. Have a nice day.